Imagine that you are having a normal day at work, but in reality, nothing seems normal. Your focus is completely fixed on this person who is no longer in your life. It is as if the world around you is in motion, the people around you going about their routines, talking, laughing. But for you, everything has stopped. You try to concentrate, try to engage in tasks, but nothing makes sense anymore. That person is all that occupies your mind. The thoughts come back constantly, pulling you to memories and scenarios from the past, imagining what could have been done differently. It is as if your mind is stuck in an endless cycle, going round and round, always returning to the same image, the same name. And the more you think, the more the pain seems to grow inside you, like a wound that never stops throbbing. Everything that once mattered now no longer makes sense, everything seems distant, as if it has lost its shine. Let's explore this feeling of obsession together. Before continuing, take a look and see if you are already subscribed to the channel, because here we will bring you a series of videos to help you take care of your mental health and transform these feelings. You feel empty, as if you have lost a part of yourself. And this emptiness hurts, throbs, almost like a hole in your chest, a hole that seems impossible to fill. Nothing else matters, as if life itself has lost its meaning. It is as if you are trapped in a Ferris wheel of memories and dreams. You remember a specific conversation, perhaps something seemingly silly, but that you have already replayed hundreds of times in your head, imagining all the answers, every reaction, every detail that could have been different. At other times, without wanting to, you start to create scenes that never happened, but that seems so real that you can almost hear that person's voice, feel their presence there by your side. And then, when you wake up from these thoughts, all that is left is a tightness in your chest, a feeling of emptiness. A deep emptiness that only seems to grow the more you relive these moments. Over time, the obsession begins to take its toll. You find yourself drifting away from other important parts of your life. Responsibilities, work, school, friends, everything starts to fade away, to seem less important. Obsessing over someone is exhausting. It's a cycle that can consume all your energy and destroy your peace of mind. But there is a way out. A path to regaining your serenity. Here are some strategies to help you break free. 1. Recognize the illusion you've created. Close your eyes for a moment and think about it. How many times have you really seen this person as they are? Or have you, deep down, created an idealized version, a character who seemed perfect to fulfill every desire and calm every fear within you? Often, this obsession is born when we place our dreams, our hopes, and even our peace in someone who may never be able to live up to those expectations. It's painful, I know. You see every detail, remember every word, idealize moments that never existed, building a version that, in your mind, seems so true. You believe that this person is the only one capable of saving you, of making you happy. But little by little, this illusion becomes a prison. You cling to a fantasy, while reality escapes you. It's like holding on to a ghost, an image that comforts and tortures you at the same time. Recognizing that the real person is not this idealization can be devastating. It's like watching a castle crumble before your eyes. But it's the first step to freeing yourself from this invisible prison, to regaining control of your own life and making room to see what is truly real. 2. Discover what you're really looking for. Now that you're starting to see through this illusion, stop and ask yourself, why this person in particular? What makes them the center of all your thoughts? As if they were the only one capable of giving meaning to your life. It could be that this obsession is trying to fill something deeper, a need that you didn't even know you had. Maybe an immense fear of being alone, an insecurity about your own worth, a void that you believed only this person could fill. At some point, you started to believe that she was your only chance to be happy, to feel that your life had a purpose. Everything was placed there, as if her presence was the answer to everything that hurts inside you. But ask yourself, what am I really looking for with this obsession? Is it acceptance? A desperate desire to be loved? To feel that someone matters? This recognition is hard, but human. All of us, on some level, want to feel that we are special, that we belong. But depending on this validation coming from a single person becomes an invisible prison. Recognizing what you really seek, and finding healthy ways to fulfill this need, is the key to freeing your mind and rebuilding your self-esteem. Each step you take in this direction is a victory, proof that you can find yourself again, with the strength to fill your own voids. Have you ever heard of this behavior? Did you know it existed? Have you ever experienced this? Tell us in the comments if it has happened to you or if you know someone who has. 3. Accept reality and bring your mind to the present. Now, imagine what your life would be like if, instead of always being trapped in the past or fantasizing about an impossible future, you could finally feel whole in the present. How many times have you found yourself reliving conversations, imagining encounters that never happened, creating scenes in which that person finally notices you, understands you, comes back to you? You build scenarios where everything fits together, where the pain disappears, where they are everything you ever wanted. But reality always hits back, and each time, it seems to hurt more. But over time, it brings a peace that is not found in distant memories or unrealizable fantasies. You deserve to feel this peace. You deserve to be free to live in the moment, even if it is a difficult and painful step. Just observe. Let them pass and return your attention to what is before you, here and now. The present may seem empty at first glance, but over time, it brings a peace that is not found in distant memories or unrealizable fantasies. You deserve to feel this peace. You deserve to be free to live in the moment, even if it is a difficult and painful step. 4. Do an emotional detox. Imagine what it is like to carry a weight that no one sees, but that weighs you down every day. It is a burden that exhausts you, holds you back and drains your energy little by little, leaving you unable to see beauty in what is around you. This obsession with this person has taken over you, occupying every thought, filling every silence with longing and with a pain that seems to have no end. The time has come to free yourself, even if it hurts. It may be difficult, but perhaps it is time to stop following this person on social media, to resist the temptation to reread old messages, to put aside the incessant search for clues that give you a glimmer of hope. Each time you choose to distance yourself a little more, it is a small victory, even if it seems like a struggle. It is a step towards remembering who you were before this person took over every corner of your mind. Little by little, each day that you choose to protect yourself from this obsession, you begin to find yourself again. It will not be quick, and it may seem empty at first. But as you give yourself space to breathe, you begin to see yourself again, that someone who was forgotten, buried under so many expectations and unrequited dreams. You deserve this liberation. You deserve to rediscover the strength that was always within you, even if hidden by this pain. 5. Pay attention to what really matters. You may feel like the world has faded, like nothing has any shine or purpose other than that person. You feel empty, like nothing can fill the space they left behind. But maybe it's time to turn your attention to those who are still by your side. Those people who have silently loved and supported you while you struggle to let go of this obsession. Spend some time with them. At first, it may seem difficult. Talking, laughing, getting involved in something other than that person may seem impossible or even pointless. But take it slowly. Allow yourself to laugh, even if only for a moment, to feel the presence of someone who truly wants the best for you, without expecting anything in return. Notice how good it is to be with someone who values you for who you are, without demands, without the pain of an expectation that is never met. And so, slowly, you will see that there is a world outside of this suffering. There are moments of peace and even joy waiting for you, ready to fill the space that this obsession left. It may not happen all at once, but each small step you take will help you to feel the joy that you feel. As you reach out to new experiences, you weaken the cycle that imprisons you. Little by little, you will realize that life still has a lot to offer, and that you deserve to live it to the fullest. 6. Develop true self-love. Perhaps you have invested all your worth, all your essence, in the hope that this person will prove to you that you are special. That without them, you simply do not feel complete, and each day seems to revolve around emptiness, a lack. But what if, instead of waiting for this validation that never comes, you began to see yourself as you really are? Someone who is already enough, someone who deserves affection, respect, and peace. I recognize that this path is not easy. Self-love, especially when we feel so helpless, can seem like an impossible effort, like climbing a mountain with a broken heart. But start small. Try, just for a moment, to treat yourself with the same kindness that you have always offered this person. Look at yourself and recognize your qualities, no matter how small they may seem. Accept that having limits, that saying no to suffering, is also an act of love. At first, it may seem insignificant, but over time, these small gestures will begin to fill the space that this obsession occupied, making room for new interests, new passions, and who knows, for a real love for yourself. When the emptiness seems unbearable, remember that living is, in itself, an act of courage. Life is made up of uncertainties and unexpected curves. Often, you don't know what will come next, but with each passing day, you prove to yourself that you can move forward, even if each step is painful. And remember those around you. Your friends, your family, those people who have silently supported you while you deal with this pain. Allow yourself to open up a little to them. Talk, share, let them be that safe harbor in the storms. They will be there to remind you that you are not alone, that there is a lot of love, understanding and support waiting for you. Understand that time is an ally. It will do its part to help you leave this person in the past. And while time acts, you can use each day to rediscover yourself. To start taking care of yourself, even if it seems like little. Little by little, you will realize that, more than the presence of anyone else, what you really need is to remember that you are the most important person in your life. Take it slow. Take one step at a time. Start by believing that you deserve to be cared for and loved. First by yourself. Now tell me, did you learn anything special from this message? Or do you have any tips on how to overcome obsessive thoughts? Share in the comments. And if you want more content to understand your feelings and grow, subscribe to the channel, like and share. Thank you for watching this far. If you need help, know that you can count on me. I see you.